Well, the first thing is that you need to make up your mind. That the first, everything always starts from the mind, actually. Um, the first thing is that we all can get attacked by anybody at any given point of time. So none of us has. Yes, of course, there are certain higher risk and higher risk situation, but that is also irrelevant. Up to a point, the important thing that you need to wrap your mind around is that you can get attacked. So that is number one. The moment you work with that probability that there is or there might something like that is around the corner or can happen to you, it immediately increases the awareness. The second part is that you should start observing your environment much more closely to what you used to. Because, again, yes, there is a job for police and scope for improvement. Yes, there is a scope for improvement of the government, of the laws or NGOs or you name it, right, of the mindset. But I'm not going into that. It's very simple. We have a problem and we need to deal with it. And the best way to deal with it is to equip yourself with enough knowledge and understanding of situation in case that something like that happen, how to handle it. The other thing is that if you deal with the idea that you may get attacked and you start observing your environment much more closely to what you did before, you're going to start noticing things that you didn't before. That immediately is going to start honing your instincts. We all have instincts, right? We just almost kind of taught to hush them down. I want to bring that out. So hone your instincts. You have to be in tune with your body. If some situation doesn't seem right or some area doesn't seem right, if something within like sixth sense is talking to you that something is just not fitting into the picture, probably it is not. So you should listen to that. Then there are a lot of practical things, what to do in case you see something happening. So what are the stages of what all should you deploy? Because ideally the physical part of the self-defense should be the very last resort. You should try to do the best part. The perfect self-defense is where it doesn't get to the physical part. That you have sensed it, you have avoided, you have preempted, so that you have done many other things and many steps to not find yourself in situation. Now, if you find yourself in situation that you need to defend your life, you need to wrap your mind around that you may get hurt, but you are going to also fight for your life and you're going to use anything and everything at your disposal to fight it, because it's a survival. Now that is another thing that came, that kind of happened and came out when talking to a lot of girls, that a lot of girls are kind of squeamish when we talk about the blood or a potential situation of somebody attacking you. They say, my God, he may slap me and then he may break my nose or my tooth will get knocked out. So priorities. Yes, if you fight back, your nose may get broken. If you fight back, your tooth might come out. However, if you fight back, you're standing a chance of getting away and unharmed. If you fight back, the perpetrator is looking for an easy victim. If you're fighting back and you're fighting back with all your might, with everything you have, you can stand the chance to escape, because I want you to kind of turn yourself into an animal. Scratch, bite, poke the eyes, grab the testicle, rip it out. Anything that is at your disposal, and there are no niceties. There is nothing nice about it. It is survival. You're trying to stay alive, and you're going to do anything at your anything at your disposal to get out of that situation. So, if you're looking at the larger scheme of the events, then your broken nose is going to heal, right? That tooth can be replaced. But you know you have done everything you could to get out of it. So when we change that mindset from a victim into an actually survivor, we are changing a lot of things. So if somebody grabs me, that is an example that I use very often. If somebody grabs me, I can react two ways. I can say, oh my God, somebody has hands on me and I'm freezing and I'm scared and I'm not able to act. So whatever happens, it's not going to end well for me. Plus then I have to deal with my own self. Why haven't I tried something, right? Now, the other attitude is that somebody had grabbed me and I say, okay, now I know where your arms are and I know where my leg is going to go. So it changes from the victim, an inactive person, into a fighter, into a survivor. And then it changes the odds. Because if I fight, I stand some chances of getting away. So that would be I think, the most prominent message of the book. Well, the first is a mindset. Change your mindset from a victim into a survivor, that you will do anything at your disposal to get away or try to get away from the situation. The second part would be start observing, start being more aware. Deal with an idea that you may get attacked. Because the moment you deal with an idea, it is probable, if that happens, God forbid, right? But if that happens, up to a point, you are not as surprised because you already in your mind depth with the idea. And the third part is that take control, make it your business. Don't turn the head around if you see somebody else getting attacked or molested because it's not you. Tomorrow it can be you, it can be your child, it can be your sister or a cousin. So start observing everything around you from the potential danger, and if you see something that is not on, get there, get out there and make yourself heard. Because if we just play by a pure numbers, if all girls start sticking each other and together, we can change everything.